Okay, this is video 1 from Unit 2, Lesson 3. So we've done our solving of inequalities. Now we're going to look at some word problems in order to write our own and then solve. Okay, so let's look at this. This says, the school band needs a banner to carry in a parade. The banner committee decides that the length of the banner should be 18 feet. A committee member drew the diagram to the right to help understand. What are the possible widths of the banner if they can use no more than 48 feet of trim? Okay, so here's the diagram. So I want to know what W should be, and they can use no more than 48 feet. So if this side's 18, then its opposite side is 18. If this side is W, then its opposite side is W. The trim would be the perimeter, so I need to add all the sides. And they have a total of 48 feet, but I can use less than that. So the words no more mean that I need a less than sign. No more could also equal 48, so less than or equal to. Okay, let's combine our like terms. So 18 plus 18 is 36. W plus W is 2W. Now I want to solve. So subtract 36. That gives me 12. Divide by 2. Okay, so the width, we interpret the solution. The width can be no more, so less than or equal to. You could write the words less than or equal to. Then 6, and check your units. Our units are feet. Feet. Okay, good. You need to buy some folders and a binder for a class. The binder costs $4 and the folders are 20 cents each. Your mom gave you $10 to use for this purchase. How many folders can you buy and not spend over $10? Write and solve an inequality to represent this situation. So they, in our last problem, gave us the variable to use. They gave us the W. I need to first identify what variable I have. So it comes from the question, how many folders? So if I use X, I need to say that X represents the number of folders. Okay? And let's see, so a binder costs $4. I'm only buying one, so that's a one-time cost, 4. And then the binders are 20 cents each, so I have to put the variable there. And then I have $10, so it's okay to spend all of it, but not over. So again, less than or equal to. Okay, let's subtract 4. And divide. And as long as I don't buy more than 30 folders, I am good. So here's my solution, and then let's write it out. You can buy no more, or you could say less than or equal to, or up to 30. So the solving usually isn't too difficult. Sometimes it's just getting it set up. So this step here. Make sure you identify your variable first and then set up the inequality. Okay, let's take a look at some compound inequalities. So all real numbers that are at least -2 and at most 4. So I want to write this as a compound inequality. So compound inequalities, remember, use and or. So I see the word and, so I know that it's going to be an and that means my variable is going to be in between two less than signs. Alright, so x is my real number, and I want them to be at least -2, so x needs to be greater than or equal to, because at least means you could be -2, and at most 4, so x needs to be between -2 and 4, at most would be equal to as well. So if you see the word at least, then we're talking about a less than or equal to. If you see the word at most, oh no, I'm sorry about that. If you see the word at least, we're talking about a greater than or equal to. If you see the word at most, we're talking about a less than or equal to. So you did use greater than or equal to -2 here. You read, remember, from x, so x is greater than or equal to -2. Okay, this one. Today's temperatures will be above 32 degrees, but not as high as 40. So you don't see the word and, but you're talking about something in between these two numbers. So when it's in between, or you see the word and, you know that you need to start with these two less than signs. I'm going to use a T for temperature this time. So it'll be above 32 degrees, meaning not equal to 32 above it, but not as high as 40. So we won't quite reach 40, so I'm not going to put an equal to sign. So T is greater than 32, and T is less than 40. Okay, again, or is the easier one because it will say the word or. So you want numbers that are less than -3. So x is less than -3, or x is greater than 7. That's all you're doing, is you're just writing this out as an inequality solution. Okay? Or all real numbers that are at most, remember at most is less than or equal to, or at least is greater than or equal to. So x is less than or equal to -5, or x is greater than or equal to 3. So you have to write x twice for your or compound inequalities. Okay? We are now ready to do Unit 2. Assignment 4.